You're good.
Okay, welcome to the Disability Advisory Committee meeting for the City of Charlestown. Today is Monday, May 18, 2026, and the time is 5 o'clock. We are being live streamed by Underproduction Multimedia. We'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay.
Let the record show that all committee members are present with the exception of Cindy Perkins and Christina Gilkey. Our board is now complete with 7 members, and we would like to welcome our newest member, Donna Downs. Thank you for joining our committee. We have, let's do the attendance.
Andrea Frazier, president.
Amy Benavides, present.
Ashley Toombs, present.
Cindy McNeil, present.
Donna Downs present.
All right. Whew. Okay, so we have an agenda that's been provided by Andrea, our secretary, and I need a motion to approve that agenda.
I'll motion to approve.
All right, thank you, Ashley, and can I get a second?
I'll send.
Thank you, Cindy M. All right,
Make sure you have your vote.
so we're gonna take a vote, and I need all in favor to say aye. Aye, all right. So motion is approved. We have our standing business, which includes the minutes from our prior meeting, which was on March the 9th, 2026. And I need a motion to approve that.
Motion to approve.
All right, and a second?
I'll second.
All right. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, motion approved. All right, let's see. And at this time, I would normally open up the floor to see if we had any public comments, but we do not. So we're going to skip right over that and go on to our old business. Do we have any updates on our old business from March? Anybody have anything they want to add? No? Okay. What about the upcoming events? We have Founder's Day coming up on the Friday and Saturday of June 19th and 20th. A lot of good music, starting 5 o'clock on Friday. I think the music actually starts at 7. Anyways, and then on Saturday during the day, the vendors will be out throughout the day, but the music and things will be in the evening for that as well. We have some good spaces for the handicap over at the old H&R Block parking lot, which we still have not named. We have
Life Spring as well.
Life Springs. Oh, so Life Springs will be also handicap parking. There will be, even with that being said, there will be the golf carts and the things with the city drivers that will go around that way in case somebody does need a ride, depending on where they can get the parking at. That'll also be for anybody that doesn't have disabilities. That's, the golf carts go up and down the roads all day just to pick people up and give them a ride up to the square. Everything will be on the square this year, so that's going to be pretty cool for for safety purposes, because everything's just kind of contained this year. Does anybody have anything they want to add about that?
I was gonna ask, cause I know Christina had brought up, concerns with the parade and the heat. Is there gonna be any, I know she asked about controlling the speed of the parade, and I know like last year it was so hot. is there gonna be any kind of like water stations along the route, or?
We had not planned on that. Happy to try to coordinate that for the walkers, but typically we're concerned about people. We would just encourage anybody that would have a heat sensitivity not to walk in the parade, to ride on a float or in a car or some other mode of transportation, and not subject themselves to walking. We have technically shortened the route. We don't do it in the morning. What we find is that overall, this is many of the parades that you go to, parade attendance is down, like viewing of a parade is down. And so last year we tried to collapse the time a little bit. Remember last year we got rained out right after the parade, but we tried to collapse the time down to where you had the parade and then immediately the events, so that more people would come to the parade to view the parade and then immediately go to the events. If we have it first thing in the morning, there's too big of a gap, and what happens is people don't come for the parade, because they just wait to come in the evening. They won't come to the parade, leave, and then come back. They just don't do that. So we scheduled the parade this year for 3 o'clock, because the event on Saturday, so I can give you the time and rundown of everything. Of course, Founders Week is a week long of activities and the flyers out. For the 2-day festival, the only thing going on Friday night would be from 5 to at 5 p.m. is the Mad Taxpayers opening up for J.D. Shelburne, who comes on at 8. There will be a balloon globe down in Greenway Park. I think we have at least 2 balloons that are going to set up down in Greenway Park on Friday night, just to educate people about the balloons. But then Saturday is the all-day festival, and the vendors will be set up on Friday as well. But Saturday at 10 o'clock it technically starts, with the vendors being open, and the Real Square Band is going to perform as they usually do every Saturday. We're still giving them that space. There'll be a DJ on stage starting at 12, and that's just mainly to entertain the folks that are coming to shop the market early. And then the cornhole tournament is at 1 p.m. We have the parade set to start at 3, again, trying to get it closer to that window where the bigger events start. There will be a tethered balloon ride down in Greenway Park that night, so we have 2 nights of the hot air balloons. But the parade route is changing this year. We're starting at Charlestown Elementary, lining up there. And so the parade will actually start on Clark Road. We'll come out there by the library, down Clark Road to Market Street, turn right on Market Street. So the actual parade route is just that section of Market Street from where the old Dollar General was at Clark Road to Main Street. And so at that point, we would encourage anybody who is walking to either come in behind the police station and wait for golf. We'll have the golf carts kind of lined up at that time to bring them back to the elementary school, because Spring Street Hill is a beast. We don't want anybody forced to walk up that hill. If they can't jump on a float with somebody and ride up, we don't want to trek that way back to the elementary school. But that's what they'll do, is turn right on Main Street and then just circle back up to the elementary school. But the actual parade route will be just that stretch of Market Street. If people are watching other places throughout Pleasant Ridge, that's fine, but, we don't expect you to have candy to throw out that far, because that would be a much longer route. But we're hoping by condensing the actual parade route down like that, and then lining up the golf carts to be able to transport people who can't hop on a float, that'll help with the walking. It's just complicated to have a water station in that window, in that area, safely, without people running back and forth. The speed, not a problem. I can absolutely tell the pace car to not, but I also think with fewer turns, without having to come out of the high school and come down to Park Street and then turn on, I think that will help keep the parade condensed to where that speed can be maintained. But we do encourage people that have a difficult time walking or who are susceptible to heat issues to not walk. So, yeah. And then we will have the train available for any of you who want to ride on the train. We'll have a car available. We always, of course, let the Prince and Princess ride, and then we always open it up to elected officials as well, but we will have that. And our grand marshals this year are collectively the 4-H. Since we're leading up to the 4-H fair, last year we had to compete with them, and this year we just embraced them. And so we moved our festival up a week earlier, and are kind of using it as a way to kick off 4-H Fair Week as well, and saying, hey, we love you, 4-H Grows America, it's America 250, let's celebrate it all together. So we're hoping to get some involvement from the 4-H barns as well in the parade. So yeah, we'll certainly do what we can to help out, but we encourage people just to be careful.
Okay. if there's no other questions about that, do you wanna just go on into your ADA assessment? Cause that was
Sure.
next on the list, and then you
Yes.
should be done.
I'm sorry. Let me pull up that email real quick. So there's a new, federal rule, which, we try, it's our goal to be ahead of federal rules, but we became aware of this, and I cannot find my email right now. Essentially, there's a new rule whereby the cities and towns under 50,000 must adopt new standards for ADA compliance in all of our digital communication. And the city has to adopt this by 2028. So to get ahead of that, Brian Smith, our media director, and I went ahead and signed up for a webinar to learn what changes are required and how we can go about being thorough with those changes. So we participated in the webinar. I emailed you all a link that Brian sent about some of the summaries of what we're looking for. We will also have our website company review, this is what they do. We will have them review our website, but we would also like the commission members' eyes on it as well. If you see things that are clunky, hard to manage, if you see something, this goes beyond just accessibility features, but also information. If there's additional information that you would like us to put under the Disability Advisory Committee area, Disability Services area, let Brian know. But this includes our agendas and everything. So your agenda will look, we will send out a new template because this is not, the state passed this law that we had to put this information on the agenda, but this is not ADA compliant. So we want, and what it is it's connecting with readers. It's people who use auditory readers to read the text out loud. This format doesn't work for them, for the readers. So we are going to reformat all the agendas and we will send out the template for you for all of your agendas. We are encouraging and adopting policies whereby all city communication will be in a font that is readable font, something like Calibri or Arial that's legible for the readers. And we are also encouraging everybody to use emails in those fonts as well, because basically every public document that is created, we want it to be compliant with the ADA standard. This also means everything we post on social media. So we are making sure that our images use the descriptor, so that again, the readers, when people use the reader, it describes the image. And we're being very careful with all of that already, but we wanted to bring that to your attention, that we want to be in compliance before we're required to be in compliance in 2028. We'd like to go ahead and take action and get that done. Really, we're hoping that with over the next 6 months, we can make significant changes so that in 27, we can actually roll out a lot of this stuff. So if you see something, or you look at that link, or you have additional information that we should post, please just reach out to Brian and let him know, and he'll get right on that.
Okay,
Thank you.
All right. Any other additional items?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, as you know, I'm a senior citizen, hidden disability. But it makes that topic kind of near and dear to me. I kind of feel like all senior citizens are somewhat disabled, vision, mobility, hearing, even cognitive declines. And I know that a lot of senior citizens experience social isolation, particularly in my generation. My generation did not grow up with computers. My generation was more stay-at-home mom. So there's a lot of senior citizens in our community who are socially isolated, who either a lack of information or misinformation about the resources that are available to them. It's my hope that we can find ways to pass along some of that information. I'm going to work, I believe, with Brian, and I've been compiling some lists of resources and how, just where they are, how to get to them. I mean, phone numbers, web addresses, And then Drew suggested that maybe he could put some on the back of the city newsletter. Because, you know, we all get those lovely utility bills and,
Before you go any further with your list, let me reach out to Becky Resch, who leads, or she did, I'm not sure if she is right now, but I'll reach out to her. There's a senior citizens group
right,
here in town, and they meet at the A&E Center very frequently, and they do things at the Family Activity Park. So, like, I went over and talked to their group and talked to them about what we do and the things, and so they have reached out, multiple people have reached out to me when they have questions about things, and about half of them are, you know, on social media or have family members on social media, so I know that they do have some resource information, so let me try to get that for you
yes,
before you double up on that work.
right.
Uh,
I want to attend one of their meetings and kind of get a feel for.
I'll find out all that,
That'd be
yeah, I'll
great.
reach out to her and I'll,
And then I know we have a health fair, and I thought maybe, you know, if the disability committee is represented at the health fair, that might be, whether it just be a sheet, information sheet, or a little pamphlet or something. There's some grants that are available, like AARP, and some different ones, that we could defray the cost maybe of printing those, if we did some kind of a little pamphlet or something. And it's not something that I think that we're gonna see tomorrow. I know it's gonna take some time to put together, but it's just something that I think is important, and I wanted to present and ask for support.
I will reach out to them and see what they have. They may have something already
Yeah,
similar to that,
yeah.
where we could just include it in the
Include
stuff
it
that we do
to it, or
and the
maybe,
things,
you
yeah.
know,
Yeah,
work with them a little
all the
bit.
different events that are like that, the health fair and things, I go to all that stuff. We sometimes don't have a booth, but I'm there in my shirt and I'm talking to people and they know, you know, and they know who you know, who I am or whatever, and it's a lot of the same people. So,
Right.
you know,
Right.
I've made a lot of contacts through like, and those same people come to like all the events. They're usually vendors at all the stuff, like the Halloween and things like that. So, yeah, all those different groups have stuff. So maybe it might be that I just need to get their information, put it all together in, you know, a packet, and then for
Yeah.
each of us to have, that way if someone reaches out wanting something
Work along.
specific, then we know, so we can pass that along.
Yeah, just work
Yes.
alongside of them.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
yeah, I will get with her, when I leave here, I'll send her a message and we'll start on that, and that's something we could try to, cause I know that's something that you've been interested in, trying to get together as well, you
Yeah.
know, so, yeah. But before we do the double work, let me make sure that they don't
Sure.
have a resource packet together.
Sure. You know, like I say, it's not, the systems are there. It's not like, you know, we have to do a program for this or that or the other. The programs are there. I just feel like the people that need it the most are the people that don't know
Mhm.
and don't know how to find out.
Yep.
So,
Okay, yeah, we can work on that, and I'll let you know this week
sure.
as soon as I got a response from her.
Okay, let me know. Like I said, I was gonna kind of go to one of their meetings anyway, just to see.
Yeah, I'll find out the next meeting for you.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
Oh, it is every Tuesday,
Yeah.
okay. Every Tuesday.
Early.
In the morning.
All old people don't get up early in the morning.
All right, so are there any other, on that note, any other additional items? Did you have anything, Ashley?
I was gonna say, I was, talking to Treva about any kind of event that we could do, because I know we had kind of talked about doing like a breakfast thing, and Treva had suggested that maybe we plan for maybe doing something with the health and wellness fair. But she said she was gonna get with the Parks Department and kind of figure that out, but
Okay.
just as something we're looking about doing, and that way we can catch the participation of the people that usually go to that.
Yeah,
So I think that'll be good,
okay,
good partnership kind of thing.
that sounds good. All right. Okay, anything Andrew? No? Anything, Miss Donna?
No, not yet.
All right, so our next meeting is scheduled for July, because we are doing, every odd month. So, goodness gracious, July. So with 4th of July being on Saturday, Treva, I hate to bug you, are they gonna still do the 6th for the, common council meeting, or will they skip that to the 13th?
Typically, they will not do it on the 13th because there's, planning commission and board of zoning. Plus,
Okay.
I actually have you guys down for 5 o'clock on the 13th.
Oh, you do have us down, okay, well, good, all
I
right,
put it on my calendar when,
okay,
for the odd month meeting.
all right. All right, so then there we have it.
Because they'll probably do their
July
meeting on Wednesday the 8th.
13th. Oh, okay, Wednesday, yeah. I didn't think about it.
Actually, 4th of July, we're off on the Friday because it's on a Saturday.
Okay,
So Monday's normal business for us the 6th.
okay.
Yep.
All right, but we're still, okay, so we're going to do our next meeting on Monday, July 13th at 5 PM.
Excellent.
All right. That sounds good. Okay, and if anybody doesn't have anything else to add, then, let's get a motion to adjourn. Anybody wanna give me a
I'll
motion?
make that motion.
All right, and a second?
I'll second.
Second by Ashley, and all in favor, say aye.